And welcome back. This is Drew with Two Fools Network, and we're back in agrarian skies. None of our crops have grown to maturity right now, but we did get our sieve, and we got some dirt. So let's go ahead and sieve the dirt. Stop falling off the architecture. We got 4, nice. Go back in here, miniature stones. They want us to claim a reward. I'm getting a pick. Mainly because that way I don't have to spend on it. Ooh, a chandelier. I don't think it really does anything other than it's fancy. And we already have glowstone brick right there, so we'll save it for when we need some fancy lighting. Light something up real nice. Okay, can I harvest this with this? The answer is no. Well, yay. Anyway, let's make some cobblestone. Go back in here. We've made cobblestone. Give us them sweet rewards. Put that cobblestone in there. 13 of those. Those are nice. Okay, what can we do now? What can we do with a drunken sailor? No. Not gonna do that. We could make more barrels. Try to get some clay, but there's other things we actually have to move along. Oh, wait. No. There's a workaround. There's a workaround. See, that's why you always need to read the book, because sometimes other quests allow you to get other stuff. And we have that one piece of cobblestone that's going to be put to good use. Hiya! Let's get our hammer and beat it into submission. We got gravel. Need to open the book in between each beating, or it might not take it as a success. So, gravel, we are going to beat you within an inch of your life. Have at you! Sand. Okay, got some sand. Now it wants us to make dust. Do you know how to make dust? Yep, same thing. Okay, we've made everything. So it wants to claim it. We already have a rainmaker, so I'm going to get the clay. And some people might go, well, why do you want the clay? I want the clay because I want to be able to make a slab furnace and get a bucket made out of clay. Now that is a bit off, but it is obtainable. We can't do that until we can move water. We can't make that yet either. Can't make that yet until we have a lot. So yeah, it's back to the grind. Oh, come on now. Gotta eat up all of this. There we go. Worms and you. Boop. Boop. Now some people might go, yeah, let's do all of these to get, as worm infested, to get a ton of string, and you can do that, but I always want to keep at least half doing string, half normal, so that way we keep getting in a constant flow of saplings. Because if you infest a tree with a silkworm, it will not produce saplings once it's infested. And this one's not being nice to us right now. Has our luck changed? It might have. And this is why I like to keep it 2 and 2. We got that one, okay. We broke even. That's nice. So we broke even. As long as we are breaking even, we are good. even. Oh. Back up crook. So far, broke even. Come on. Come on, profit. Profit. We want profit. No, broke even. Well, can't win them all, I guess. But, yeah, this is going to be a grindy session. Because we can't do anything until we get enough cobblestone to start kind of changing the direction we're going. Broke even, that's nice. Good start. Like I said, be wary of the sides, because that's the other reason we don't like where the sides are. They're in a sapling. And some people might say jump, but we only have so many lives. And I see a potato that has ripened. I don't want that. I want to get to the products. There we go. Well, we have a potato. Let's store it away, because right now all of our what do you call it, dirt is going to go to trying to get us to the next level of things. So, let's rock and roll here. Aha! Broke even on this tree. Ooh, close. Profit. Back up, crook. And, yeah, like I said, grindy, grind. But, you know, we're on our way. We're getting to where we need to go. Any people out there watching, or maybe may start watching in the future, do you play any modded Minecraft? That'd be an interesting topic to see who all plays what in the comments. I generally play the Direwolf 20 pack 9 times out of 10, but Agrarian Skies is a neat little pack, so I do like playing it when it has updates. And rain! Oh. We're gonna do something pretty quick here. And some people might be asking, why are you making barrels? Well, we're making barrels because, and I'm gonna just put them here out of the way. We're making barrels because, like I said, they can catch the rainwater. And if I can get 2 full rain barrels, and we're gonna move these so it's easier to walk around in this area. If I can get 2 full rain barrels, then I can set up a, what's the word, a never-ending water, infinite water source. I can't talk today, look at the idiot. But, yeah, and if we can set that up, then we can start moving forward even quicker. Let me dump off those blocks that we don't need. Let's go check on our... To tell you the truth, we probably should knock this down. Some people might ask why. Well, rain does help with farm production. Aww. hate you. It's so close to the farms. But rain does make the farm grow per tick. So, well, it gives it a higher percentage chance to grow per tick, I guess I should say. Well, we didn't lose the crop, you'll be happy to know, but we did lose the progress on the crop growing. So, meh, but we got that rolling. Let's go dump this, and we are running out of space. We are out of space in our lovely, lovely chest. So let's make another chest. And put it here. There we go. Bigger chest. Are we out? No, we're not out of apples. Getting to say, when we start getting really low on apples is when we will need to be concerned. I really wish I could mulch wood into dirt. It would be so much faster, but ooh, we got an apple. Nice. But I guess that's kind of against what they were going for in this map pack. I can't talk today, I'm telling you. Is that, you know, it's a survival pack. It's not the hardest survival pack I have seen, but it is a survival pack. So, it's not supposed to give you stuff quick and easy, but it is kind of, and we've made some good profit off this tree. I like this tree. But, and you know, it's, the only reason I'm like, man, I wish I could do this is to get us back to where we were quicker. So that way I could start going through, you know, well, if we do this and this, we can produce this. And then if we do this, then that produces this. And then blah, 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 blah. You know, and I can actually talk about the game and not trying to come up with different subjects out of my ass to fill time while I'm trying to rush towards the new spot. And I know I said I might do some of this off screen. I might still do that, but at the same time, I kind of feel bad for doing that, because the purpose really is to enjoy the pack with you guys, not me just, you know, running along doing everything and going, hey, we're back. It's to enjoy seeing what all happens when you do things, and it's also to enjoy my flub-ups when speaking, and other things of that nature. So, I'm gonna try to keep going with just this grind, but if I feel that it's getting too monotonous or taking too long, then we will, you know, I will do some work that is not recorded, so that way I can go, look, we've got things, stuff and things. Because once we kind of get rolling in, watch out for the edge. Once we kind of get rolling, it'll get to the, ooh, I almost had a heart attack. That little drop, I thought I was gone. But it's going to be one of those things where, you know, once we get to past certain points, we'll start moving much, much faster. And we'll be able to start taking things like the dust and the gravel and whatnot and getting iron ore out of them. And then proceeding on to making machines that'll do our bashing of the cobblestone and make it much quicker, and we don't have to spend as much time grinding. We can wander over to another spot and do something. Why will it not let me place there? I do not understand that. You know what? I almost broke rule 1, ladies and gents. Back up, crook. Okay, let's build a little nerd pole up to the top here. And then hardcore parkour? No, not really, but start hacking down the infested leaves from the top. Sometimes you have to do this when it grows these big old trees. Is just get on top of it and start smacking the leaves and making them go down. I'm going to drop the nerd pole a bit, so that way I don't have to make a secondary nerd pole to get up enough to chop it down. Yep, see? Backup crook. As long as there are some leaves connected to this tree, it will not despawn these leaves. So, even though we're wanting to, you know, quickly get our fill, there are some out here that aren't quite infested yet. So we want to leave at least one line of leaves. And there went some string. And some might say, you know, it's not worth it. They're going to go over the edge. And they might, but if that one won't. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, let's get down. Look at all the beautiful things. All the string, all the worms, all the wood. There we go, collected. And now, let's hack down the nerd pole. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another barrel. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Why? So we can have, boom, double dirt production. So, boom, boom. And like I said, make sure your dirt barrels are under cover for just such a moment. We might have enough for one more piece of dirt. No, I need to keep those. Need to keep those. I don't need all of the wood. Have those. We can put you aside for now. Don't need to keep all the worms either. Put you there. That took way too many. And for right now, I think we may have enough that I can just go... making me jump. We may have enough to where I can just plop all of these into worms and just move. Now, downside. This rain will not stop till we sleep. Ooh, we got some seeds. Nice. And we've got a cobblestone. We are not going to bash this. We're going to keep it, because we need 9 cobblestone to make enough slabs. What we will do is we will cook up, and to cook, you want to find a spot on the ground, shift and right click to put the pan down. I have enough worms, I think. We need one more, and then you would put what you want in the pan to cook. In this case, worms. You want to leave one spot open, because that's where it dumps all the worms, or whatever you're cooking. So if you don't leave that spot open, it won't go. We're going to try and see how long one thing of, what do you call it, one thing of wood will go, but we got a potato. So, yay, potato. If we collect enough potatoes, Maybe we can do something with them soon. Eat my last 2 apples and hope that these things hurry it up. Oh, not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Put in another piece of wood. There we go, 7 cooked worms. We're gonna mine you back up. And we're gonna eat 2 of our worms. Okay, now we just gotta wait for these things to infest. Can we do anything while we wait for that? We can try. Not guaranteed to work, but we can try since we only have 4 gravel. We're gonna need a lot of luck, and I don't know why I haven't already started making more dirt. I got caught up in making worms cookable. And there you go. 2. Now, like I said, we'd have to be extremely lucky for this to work, but we'll sieve our gravel, and I think we're already out of luck. Yep, didn't get a single bit of iron. So yeah, that's gonna have to wait. That's gonna have to wait. At least they're spreading a bit. Come on, dirt. Become dirt. And then Markiplier can ask you if you've seen dirt. I know that's an old reference, but hey. Dead time, fill it somehow. Okay, let's sieve you up. And see what we get. More seeds. It really likes giving us seeds. More cobblestone. A spruce seed. Nice. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh, the quiet. It's amazing. But, okay, we need 6 more. So, waiting time. Anything else growing over here? While we're waiting, let's do this. See if we can make our crops grow a bit quicker. Tending my garden. Come on, grow please. Grow faster. Grow better. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Trying to drown myself, yay. Okay, got some of the crops. Now, lettuce we can eat just on its own, so if we can get some of the lettuce growing, then we can have kind of a backup food supply until we get to the point where we can start making bread and toast and things of that nature. So, we kind of want the lettuce to grow as best we can, because again, we don't have to cook it. We can just munch on it right then and there. Keep trying to drown myself. It's amazing. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got like 6 minutes left. And there are dogs going crazy outside. Yay. Love dogs. Love them dogs. Actually, I do like dogs, just not those dogs. Ooh, another potato. Nice, nice. We're getting to the point where we can make some bread. I know it's not the, you know, the most entertaining thing, but hopefully it. We got some good stuff. We got some good stuff. So let's go ahead and make backup crook. And which one of you is? Well, you're blocking my way. So how about you? You look close to done. You look pretty much done. So we will go at this one. We're about 5 minutes out from the wrapping up point, so hopefully we'll be able to harvest this tree, maybe one other one as well, and make a little more dirt before we have to call it. I'm seeing a lot of worms, so I'm happy with that because we want to keep the worms rolling. Again, 1, to get more string, 2, backup food source. And dogs still going berserk outside. Wow, speaking of backup food source, now that we have some other things growing, I feel more, what's the word, emboldened to eat the worms quicker. How much string do we have? 46. That's enough for 1. You're not done yet. You are. So we'll have to come back to you. Oh, that's nice you're giving me all the worms, but come on, how about some double string? Because it can't happen. You can't get like multiple pieces of string out of one piece of leaf. Come on, come on. How much is that? 64 and 5? That might be enough. Let's put this in the dirt bin. Put this in the dirt bin. Oh, that was plenty. See, I overestimate how much string we need. Make another backup crook. Whoa, whoa, we had a bit of a moment there where the computer decided it didn't want to show me where I was going. Okay, harvest this tree. See, there we go, double string. And we probably, oop, no, didn't lose all of it over the side. There we go. We have gotten string. So I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gents. This has been Drew with Two Fools Network, and see you later.